Probably started when I got my first G.I. Joe when I was 4. His name was Breaker. Playing with G.I. Joes and Legos kind of put a combination of mechanics and whatever the G.I. Joes provide. But that kind of turned into an interest in history, studying guns as a kid in the library, and having my own library at home. The interest was both in the mechanics of the gun and in the historic value of the gun, or why was something developed. My grandfather was a gun enthusiast, and my father was, so it was a family event to go shooting a variety of types of guns. I bought my first gun with my own money when I was 13, got a SKS. I didn't really discover girls as soon as some of my friends, but they didn't have guns like I did, so. And then at the same time, I was kind of trying to figure out what I'd be when I grew up, and astronaut is still a possibility, I guess. Then I settled for F-15 pilot. Then I decided, well, maybe I'd be better with an M60 and some mud. So I just decided the Army would be the course. Hearing war stories from my grandpa, who was in North Africa and landed in Italy and all that. So there's a romance and a sense of duty. I kind of hit this point where I wanted to get paid to shoot. I thought that'd be the ultimate fantasy. So I called up Chris Deester at Packnor, and I asked him what a guy needed to have as a prerequisite to get a job there, because I didn't even know what a lathe was. And he said, be here Monday. So I went there, bought $106 worth of pretty clothes at the department store, walked through the shop. He said, you're hired. So I moved my stuff and started making rifle barrels. So the interest was a precision gun, a precision AR. I gave my boss my 30-day notice so I could go start my own shop in my dad's garage. 3 days later, my wife my girlfriend, fiance, said she's pregnant, and yeah, everything was, it was an exciting year. So within a period of a few months, I moved from Brookings back to Grants Pass, Oregon, set up a shop in my dad's garage. It's 12 feet by 20 feet. And had a lathe that I purchased from a co-worker named Rich Goolsby at Packnor, and I got well-rounded at doing the whole process of making a barrel. Then I got into the AR thing, started the shop in Grants Pass, had a mill, lathe, and kind of the rest is history. Gun was more of the thing that allowed the bigger thing to take place, which was my, being with my dad and my grandpa in the snow shooting.